Are you looking for answers about extraterrestrials or maybe the true meaning of life? Then you have come to the right place. Welcome to the Ivan Teller online broadcast. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for more details, please visit ivanteller.com and learn more about your galactic families.
Greetings. Congestion has gone down, sort of. That's my health update for the day. Okay, see you guys later. Okay, anyway. Yeah, I'm getting better. It's hard to tell, but so anyway, I might cough every other word. So, all right, here we go. Blessings, positive energies. This might be a short webinar, just so I don't have to gab for an hour and a half or something. So. All right, we're bringing maybe 2 people or beings or whatever it is. So, all right, much love, everyone. Blessings. All right, here we go. Greetings. We are the Seraphim, angels, just in case you know who we are. Our light is with you. Our energy is with you. Our knowledge is with you. If you call on our angelic energies, it can assist you in healing practices. You can see the world from our point of view and also see your purpose here, as some are still searching for that. Of course, we cannot give you full details, but we can help you along if you wish. It will be different for everyone. As there may be challenges for everyone, a lot of it has to do with self-love that has been lacking within many. The human collective realize how much self-love they are missing out on as they grab onto others and forget about themselves, give themselves to others and forget about giving themselves to themselves. They realize our eyes are your eyes. If you need a healing, a clearing, you can call on our energies for assistance. Many are not aware of that. Your connections to the other side, yes, have been muted, has been muted. But you can bring more clear audience to that connection. So you can have more confidence for yourself. Because confidence is so difficult in this human reality, isn't it? It is always challenged, isn't it? Especially when you make a mistake, your confidence sometimes goes way down. It is difficult to walk back up that stairway, now isn't it? Our energy is with you. And we're healing this one and those of you that wish to connect with us. Blessings. Greetings to you. This is Archangel Micheal. I believe you can feel my energies. I certainly feel yours. In times of doubt, don't forget you have friends around you to bring assistance. This talking here is going to go up and down from what we see. That's why we're here, to assist this one. And some feel inconsistencies in their life, meaning, what direction do I go? That is many, and most of the programming on your world is financial wealth. But realize some of that has to do with financial wealth. A lot has to do with just, yes, building tools, building things for others. That's where a lot of that comes from. So that's where wealth is needed. But yes, we realize that many are in the poverty energy, and that is not right. But much of your world is making it difficult for those to be fed that wish to be fed because of rules, regulations. The world itself is in some ways overpopulated, but that can be because of the low energies here. It is overpopulated, but it is not still no excuse for poverty in this planet, especially healthcare. That is much needed, and spiritual awareness will be brought to many of you over time. And many are waking up day by day of spiritual awarenesses. Every day it happens. As for numbers, well, I'll let you connect with that. many of you know my energy, and that's lovely. Because many of you have had incarnations with me. Some I don't bring up very often, or hardly at all. But when your energy connects to my energies, you do see timelines where you were there and I was there as friends, lovers, associates, in different worlds, mostly, and different timelines on this planet. Either way, I believe there are questions. I'll be happy to answer.
Yes, thank you, Michael, for coming through. First up tonight is Christy.
Yes, Christy. Yes.
Greetings.
Greetings.
And I've been real tired lately. I think maybe because of the geomagnetic storms we've been having. But I just kind of wanted to check in and make sure that maybe you could do like energy scan on me.
One moment. Your energy has been. One moment. Yes, it's been as if you've been disconnecting from yourself. Your astral self has felt the same effects. The Earth is going into a new timeline vortex, you can say. It is being brought in, and it's causing a lot of tiredness to you because you're much a part of it, as many are here. But your effects, as you know, you are connected to many beings, so that is many different types of species. You could say your aspects are connecting to all those species, and that is what's bringing drainage to you. You're like a battery at this time. They are pulling from your energy. That's one way of looking at it, from the knowledge of this earth also. I believe that will be clearing up shortly. Judging by the timelines you are on at this time. I believe you're going to a timeline. You're switching to a timeline where you have more energy. I would give yourself a couple more days, but I believe another timeline is opening up for you at this time.
Oh, that's good. Good to hear. So the past 2 nights, I've been dreaming of the performer named Jay-Z. And I was wondering, because I see him in my dream as being like my family, or like I know them. So I kind of wanted to ask more about what that means.
Well, he's had Anunnaki, I believe you can tell in some ways, and reptilian. I believe that's where your vibrations are the closest with him. Especially at Anunnaki, where he wasn't always behaving himself as he's doing in this world. He is in some ways, but he is playing the Anunnaki role as a rich man, as you can see. And what I see is that you're connected to him, helping through spiritual connections, helping him become more down to earth, because he's wandering away, it seems. I wonder if you can connect with that.
So I'm connecting with his other my other aspect is connecting with one of his aspects.
You're connecting to him.
Connecting to him.
Well. And his other aspects, yes. As you connect with this, yes, go ahead, please.
Is he responding in a positive way, or am I wasting my energy doing that?
No, well, you already know what you're getting into. He was like a brother to you in another lifetime.
Yeah.
And you were like the sister that was always, rolling. You could say rolling your eyes sometimes and some of the things he would do. Because you're always down to earth. Sometimes, I know it doesn't always seem like that, but I believe you're more down to earth than he is at times. I believe you understand where I'm going with that. I mean, who is, really? But he's sometimes getting disconnected from all of reality. He's creating his own reality, but it's one that doesn't make any. He's disconnecting from humanity in many ways into his own world, but that's okay. But also, he is not himself. It's when you part of him is losing the humanitarian side of himself, as many do when they become wealthy. They become more about self than others. Of course, he's about others. He's not fully disconnected, but in some ways he has. Spiritually, he has. Let's put it that way. So you're assisting him spiritually to remember what is important, basically. So right now it's finances and what other people think about him, things of that sort. You know, success. Success is a major role in his life, as you can see. He wants to keep that. Sometimes people, when they want success, it is for them to realize what is important in life. Sometimes they've totally forgot what was important. So you're assisting him at this time. And I believe he'll be there for some time from what I see.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Archangel Michael.
Yes, blessings.
Blessings.
Okay, next up is we have Mike S. His first question, any messages for me?
One moment. There is a reptilian energy around you. Also, there's a spiritual vortex. Your angels are assisting you into a new direction. As for health, as for communicating with others in a more kinder way, not to say you were not kind before, but in a way where you can assist them with your words. I'm not sure if this has fully come through, but words are very powerful. I believe that over time, this might be not understanding. At this moment, I imagine you understand it, though. That some that wish to heal others realize only a few words can do so, such as those that you made at the supermarket, things of that sort. And I believe this is being taught to you at this time. Blessings.
Okay, second question for Mike. In 2013, in Old City of Jerusalem, I saw a star-shaped object in the sky during sunset. It was moving slow for about 7 seconds, then stopped. It was hovering, then for another 5 seconds, it shot up like the speed of light towards space and was gone. What was this?
That was a Yadiel. They were sending energy. Positive energy. They're also assisting those on the ground, but they're sending positive energy to the entire region, I believe. Because there's much confusion there, as you can see, of belief systems and a great amount of negativity. You're also opening up vortexes. For those that need healing, basically, they can plot different areas where your aliens can come through at a later time. It's like mapping it out for doorways to be open. Blessings.
Okay, next up is Peter.
Greetings.
Hello, greetings.
Yes.
I was doing a thing where I was connecting with my other aspects, and could you confirm my angel aspect?
Yes. You have several angel aspects you're not fully connected with, which is fine. We don't want to overload you too much, but there is one that is very interested in you. And it pretty much looks just like you from what I see.
Okay, great. What's his name? Oh,
One moment. Ratio is the name I'm given.
okay. Have I got a connection with Gabriel?
Yes.
Okay.
The Gabriel connection is from the Earth's past, mostly from the ancient times. Yes, during biblical times, you were an angel assisting him greatly.
Oh, okay.
I wish I had a different name, but I'm not connected to it now, but it's not important. It's for you to connect with.
And I feel a connection with you also. So
course.
can you?
Yes, I'm the granddaddy of angels. Yes. Our connection is actually on this world, Martian, actually, is where our connection is strongest. Yes.
Hello, you dropped out. I'll listen to that later.
Martian. It was Mars.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yes, I believe that's why it broke out. Yes, because of that.
Right.
It was a Martian.
Okay.
Yeah, it's too long to go into full details, but it was. Yes, I'll let you go into that.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
thank you.
Blessings.
Okay, next up is Kim, and I have her questions. Whose craft did I see in the parking lot last night?
One moment. It was Yael, but also Zeta Gray. Zetas were on that ship also. I believe Weirens were there also. It was a combination of different beings. I do see a wizard person there also. So it was a combination. It was a scout ship from what I'm seeing at this time. Just scanning the area. I believe they were connecting to other ships. I believe they were going to their mothership, but they were scouting at the moment. They're not saying why. None of our business. That's it.
Okay, Kim's second question. Do I have any messages?
And that is the Kim in this room, correct? Or is there another one? Just to make sure.
It's the Kim in this room. The one with the connection to Sasquatch?
Yes.
To Bigfoot? Yeah.
Just to make sure. One moment. Yes, your energies are connecting to the other side. I believe you already know this. Wrapping around the other side, getting downloads, and we'll continue forward as your path is being open. I believe you will make future connections to use your abilities in the way that you are already aware of, and will only increase over time because people will see how legit you truly are. Just follow the path, basically. What feels right. Yes, it might not rush into it, but we do see an opening there if you wish to continue use your abilities in this way. I believe you know what we're speaking of. And just, yes, connections. Just connecting to let others know that you are there, basically. Advertise yourself, you can say, but in a way that you feel comfortable. Basically, just communication with others, basically. That's what I'm making of advertising. Just to let them aware of your abilities. That's all. Blessings.
Okay, next up is Angie.
Hi, Michael.
Yes.
Hi. I wanted to ask you which angel aspect do I have in my what do you call it? In myself?
Mm-hmm.
I know I've had an angel lifetime.
Yes.
I can feel it. I just don't know which one was I. Was I Angela? I mean, can you give me a better idea?
I'm getting the name. One moment. I keep getting the name from your guys. Rudolph.
Oh, cute.
Rudolph, the red-nosed angel. Not that.
Right.
If you want to call him. Either way, Rudolph's the name I'm receiving.
All right.
It's a pleasant one, a funny one, a very funny angel, like you are. So, yeah, it's very humorous. And, yeah, she goes around those to cheer them up. Sometimes they laugh for no reason. They get a moment. That is what it does it for you also, I believe.
Yeah.
It's very subtle. And realize everyone receives this when the time is decent for that.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, it looks like Ivan needs some water there, but he's doing okay.
Yes.
Question I wanted to ask is, I'm sure you're aware of the somewhat psychic attacks that I'm under.
Yes.
could you sort of overlook it and tell me if it is going to end anytime soon, or what is actually going on?
Well, the individual you believe it's coming from, when it's doing this, I believe you have some idea. Focus your energy on that person. Send love, healing, and ask for it to end. I believe you've already done this.
Yeah.
But yes, this one is not finished with you, as you can see. Yes,
Yeah.
and angry, and this one has a lot of bitterness around them also. It is for you to connect with others and ask for their prayers also. Always send your energy. Because this is you need assistance from others until this ends, though. Just for them to send your healing, basically. It will eventually.
Yeah, it will. You'll have to. I'll just have to live with it until then. It'll help me grow stronger.
Yes.
Yeah.
In astral, if you connect with your astral self in a meditation, you'll most likely be able to see this one and have a conversation with them. Basically, the meditation connects to their energy.
That's a good idea.
Yes.
Actually, somebody just came up to me about 20 minutes ago and said to me, "You're in a very dangerous place right now. You should stop everything you're doing for 2 weeks." I was like, what? You know?
No, I don't believe so.
Yeah, I mean,
that's not correct.
I can't just stop what I'm doing. I'm busy.
Well, you know why they said that, though.
Yeah, I see, yeah. Yeah.
Well, that tells you that you are becoming stronger also. You're becoming more of who you are.
Yeah. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Michael.
Yes.
Appreciate you. Love you too.
Okay, next up is Emmy.
Hello, how are you?
I am doing well.
I just have a question about what's going on around me that I'm not seeing, because I've just been feeling very stressed lately.
You're receiving a lot of downloads recently. And it is
Awesome.
stressing you out. Yes, go ahead. It is not all of it's making itself understood, to be understood yet. It's about new directions, new ways of taking your life, what direction to go, what path to take. So you and your guides have been having a lot of conversations recently, it seems. And it's been very pleasant, but also very tiring, because there's limitations on this world, and sometimes it becomes very frustrating if you can connect to that.
Yes.
So you're making life easier for you, but you're working, it's in works right now. You're planning your new direction at this moment.
Do you have any recommendations for me? I'm sorry, you were
Well, I believe you changed your contract also. I believe you already know that, actually. It's a recent change that has a lot to do with changing your contract. And so doing that is causing a lot of stress around you at this time. But it will
Yes, I know that with the whole kind of being pulled back to the military was a contract change, but I haven't made that decision yet. So hopefully I have so many choices. Yes, and that is pulling. That is kind of pulling me. But at the same time, I want to make what I'm doing come to fruition before I go to that direction again. Well, maybe they're helping me with that.
Yes, some of it has been changed. As you're aware, the change that you made was a big change in your contract, actually.
Yes.
So you are still with them. You're still not with the old ways of doing things. Looking for a new way to do things. So that's quite major, actually, in your life.
Okay. And
with that change, you're mapping out your future also, because there's many changes that were made. So you're changing your timeline, your contract, not just here, but future also.
Okay. Hopefully for the positive. I just want a recommendation on how I could just kind of ease things on this level, on this dimension, because just a little stressed.
What was the beginning of your question? Some of it got kind of broken.
Do you have any recommendations on how I can ease
Ease
the stress?
Ease the stress? Ah, yes. One moment. Your guides say go to the movies. I don't really do that very often. One moment. That doesn't mean you. This is just one moment. Listen to music that you don't normally listen to. Walk somewhere or go somewhere you don't normally go to. Like take an adventure. It can be little. Do something you don't normally do. If that makes any. Hopefully that's possible. I believe it is. Just try something different. Try something different that you have an interest in, of course. Only reason I mention the movie is just because it's different. But whatever is, a new type of scenery, it seems like it would be useful for you. So
yes.
Something, it could be small, just whatever it is to get out of just to brighten your day, whatever it is. Don't feel like you're wasting any time because you have plenty of time. So.
Okay. And I guess my second question, I was wondering what my spirit animal was.
I see a canine.
It's a cat? I'm just kidding.
No, it's a canine.
Okay.
No, not a cat. That will not work with the vibration you're at the time.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yes, a cat would be more mellow and laying around all the time. Not the same.
No, I need to do less of that.
Yes, exactly.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
I appreciate it. Blessings to you.
Okay, Blue.
Hello, Micheal.
Yes.
Thank you for being here. I have a question about, I think I connected to my higher self and it was kind of me and my higher self.
Yes.
And I saw ourselves as a gatekeeper for God. I don't know what this was, if it was something I connected to or something my mind was making up. But I kind of had access to the inner realms of God, like all the universes that was not created and the ones that was under construction. It was like I had the key to this, and I opened all of the gates. I was like a guardian of these gates.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me more about this?
Yes, it's a guardian of the gate of sacred knowledge for your universe. It is knowledge that has been formulated within God that has not yet ready for your universe to connect to, such as creating new species, new planets. All of this is within God's energy, of course. And the aliens are connecting to it and using their talents, adding their abilities to it. You can say adding their signature to it. So, but yes, you are very much in this creation process also. But understand, to have that rank, you can call it a rank. You're very much trusted. That is why you are there.
Yes. I saw Archangel Haniel with me. I opened the gate for her and she came. It was my higher self that she was visiting. And she went into this secret universe of God.
Yes.
with my higher self.
Understand, God is the one that makes this decision of who can come in, who cannot. And you're just obeying that decision.
Yes.
It's a mutual connection. But also, your place here on this planet, a lot of it has to do with curiosity, but also you are moving the planet, moving the energy here, assisting its reawakening. So you have more reasons here than you might realize. You are, yes, your guides call you a busy librarian.
That is funny because I once connected to my own energies and I saw a lot of books. I saw myself being huge, infinite numbers of books.
Yes. It's the knowledge of God. You are bringing that back into this environment. Humans are ready to reconnect at their pace, of course.
Thank you.
Yes.
And Other question is about an aspect of me, a warrior angel aspect. Maybe you can, more of this. I connected to this aspect of me in the Orion stars, and this aspect was kind of a warrior. He was like kind of like archangelic, like
Yes.
you, I believe,
Mhm.
and it was a very powerful being.
Mhm.
I saw him with a draconian.
Yes.
They were
This
not.
one. Yes. Go ahead.
Yes, I was just wondering if you could tell me about him.
One moment. This one's very angelic, but also alien,
Yes.
assisting technologies as they're being created, such as going where some aliens might have a problem with some of their technologies. You would go there and send your energy to them, your knowledge to them, and would give them ideas. Because you're assisting to have a safe trip. But they can see you at times. Some cannot, but some can. And this reptilian is warning from you. You could say you're a princess, warning from your abilities, wishing to become, to become very much like you once you leave.
Did you say he was a prince?
An apprentice. An apprentice.
He's
a prince.
Oh.
You could say prince too.
Yes, okay.
He's very kind.
Yes.
He was just there to learn your ways. Because once you leave, he will be taking your place, basically. And he's there now, I believe, at this time.
Okay, great.
You moved on to other places, but I believe you will return when the time is right.
Yes.
Blessings.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Have a great day.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, Lucy.
Greetings, Lucy.
Hi,
Yes.
can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi. I was wondering, since all the implants have been taken out, even of my third eye,
Mm-hmm.
I was told that all plus even more of my abilities would come back like a flood, but they haven't done that. And I'm not sure if it's because I'm in pain and waiting for the operation, or there are
You're,
still implants.
no, you're still healing. Just give it time.
Healing
still,
from the implant removaling,
yes.
you mean?
Yes.
Oh, so that means my chakras are balanced and everything. And
They're balancing. They're balancing out. They haven't been fully balanced. They're still balancing out. You actually have lifetimes there that are keeping them out of balance, it seems.
And like what lifetimes?
What? That's million. It seems. In the past. I believe what was it, your grandfather, is that correct? Or is it your father that crossed over recently?
My grandfather?
Yes. He was very much there. And some of his energy seems to be connected to you at this time. He's actually helping you heal that. If you connect to his energy, you'll ask for assistance on your chakras, or a healer that you might know.
So is the fact that one of my guides, a reptilian named Memphis, is that part of what's keeping him back?
No, he has nothing to do with that.
Oh, okay. And then
he has nothing to do with that. Yours is a past life as a reptilian, and it's within your chakra systems. Understand, when they move the implants, there is still healing to be done, and those two lifetimes kind of popped out. I could see them.
So am I going to get a boost from the angelic realm when I sleep in healing these? And
yes.
okay.
when you go to sleep or now, you can ask for healing from your angels and from healers that are friends of yours also. You put
Well,
out
I
that
would like to. Okay.
Yes, we'll send you assistance.
I would like to ask Michael, to you to send that to me because you're always around
Yes.
me,
Of course.
and I keep all the angels close. So my other question, once again, would be okay. So any messages from my guides, even Delilah, maybe.
Oh, yes, your guides say there will be some time for healing. There's much self-reflection that has not been made yet. You are reconnecting to your spiritual self, and that connection hasn't been fully made yet. It has been to an extent, but it's like you have you and your spiritual self. Your 3D self is not fully connected to your spiritual self. I believe you understand. This is why you can't connect to your guides. So give yourself some time. You're working on your reconnection, basically.
So am I doing the right things to do this?
Mm-hmm. You're fine.
And so I'm on the right track.
You're on the right track, yes. It just takes time. That's all.
Okay, and thank you for always being with me.
Yes.
And also Samuel, thank him because he's always finding things for me. So thank you and bless you very much.
Yeah.
Okay, next up is Daniel.
Hello, Michael.
Yes.
Blessings to you.
Yes.
I'd like to know, lately when I've been writing, I've had this kind of thing where, I don't know, I have this kind of bout of feeling like things just don't feel right when I'm trying to write and fictionalize certain things. And I don't know, sometimes it seems to flow, other times it doesn't. And I find myself not just like straight up writing, I find myself kind of fighting like this kind of like these feelings. I don't know exactly what they are, but I don't know, maybe you could tell me more about that if you could connect with that.
What seems like is going on is that your mind is connecting to many timelines at once. And it's hard to concentrate. I believe you are aware of this.
A little bit, yes.
To put energy or put the intention out that you will focus on one timeline or those that are appropriate for you, because it seems like your guides say you're a wild hog right now. You're connected to everything. No, they say that in the nicest way possible.
Oh yeah. I can already feel that idea.
It's okay. It's it's all right. But you ask for timelines that would be most appropriate for however you want to work. Because I believe you will feel some leave you, because you're connected to a great amount at this time.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that last part? I'll feel some of what?
You'll feel them leave you. Those timelines that you don't need to be a part of anymore.
Okay.
You're connected to so many things at once. And this is why your mind cannot concentrate on one thing. Because you're so interested in so many different things. So you're connecting to everything.
Yeah, it's like I want to absorb it all and just
exactly.
Understand
it's very
everything.
Zeta, and in that Zeta life, that's fine. But in human, it's very difficult to do that. So, you just ask your guides, angels. This is all a test. It's all learning, and it all has a purpose. So, once you do this, basically, at least from my point of view, I see you feeling these timelines remove, and you might even feel what they were. I believe you will. At least I see that. There's times of the Old West. There's Rome. There's alien lifetimes, of course, one on top of the other.
Mm.
It's like you brought all your baggage and you brought everything with you here, and you're going through all your stuff.
Yes. Oh my.
That's okay. But some of those bags need to be closed. And you can always go back to it.
Okay. Thank you for that.
Yes.
My second question is, does the gray near me named Marissa have any messages for me?
Yes, what she says, you're actually connected to many of some of these timelines are romantic lifetimes, and some of them you don't want to let go of. So that is what's causing a lot of this. And sometimes they seem to be permitted to mention that earlier. It was not their place to say anything about it. It was for you to discover, at least in this way. But a lot of it is personal, obviously. But now you should be able to focus more clearly. That's what she says.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
Yes. Blessings.
Blessings.
Yeah.
Okay, Steve Strom.
Hello, Steve.
Yes.
Is this Archangel Micheal?
Yes.
Are you familiar with the angel diagram?
Yes.
Is that irrelevant information?
I did not hear that. What was that?
Is that valid information? The diagram.
Some of it is. Yes. Some of it has been changed, but most of it is valid. Yes. Go by what you feel is correct, because some of it is it's been changed, as everything has been.
So is there a specific angel language?
Not really. No. Every angel has their own language.
So it's mostly done by intention?
Yes.
Okay. Were you out there in North Carolina when you tapped on my shoulder?
Yes, I'm aware of it. Yes. I was around. Yes.
Well, what happened out there? Was that just a test, or is it still below the waterline?
One moment. That area seems to be well protected at this time. One moment. I believe it is under the waterline. Yes, it is. It's, as I believe what others have said, it was moved there by entities. So what you've heard already is the same story from what I'm seeing.
Well, I'm getting conflicting information. Some say that it was moved, and some. Can you explain to me who Ion is?
Ion is?
Ion, the entity known as Ion.
It's an entity that. That connects to the Earth's knowledge. That's also a server, a spring service to humanity. An honest one, but I believe his energy has been shifted recently from what I see.
Is he connected to the angel?
Yes.
Well, he told me that it was just still below the waterline.
Yes.
But others have told me that it was moved.
One moment. At this time, there is an energy around it that's not wanted to be found, and it's causing a lot of mischief. And I believe it was moved at one time, but I believe it's been put back from what I've seen. But it's still under guard also by this entity that does not want it to be found, from what I'm seeing. At least at this time. That's all I have at this time.
Okay, thank you.
Blessings.
Okay, next up is Kingsley, and I have Kingsley's.
Yes.
I'm just going to mute Steve here. 1 second. There we go. Okay, so I have Kingsley's question. First one. I've been seeing things in my house lately. I saw a bird on the floor and it disappeared. I also saw an orb that I thought was physical, then it disappeared. Can you tell me what this is?
I believe these are, I feel more of an alien. You have an angelic energy is there. I believe it's an alien presence there. It does feel like a yell is there at this time. They're curious of what you are doing. They're just letting you know of their presence. I believe the yell is assisting you, but of course they can't get too involved with Earth's vibration, but they are just letting you know they are there. That's all. Blessings.
Okay, second question for Kingsley. I'm starting to get the hang of telekinesis greatly, and it's starting to be more fun. Do you think in 6 months I'll be moving heavier things with telekinesis or levitating?
Well, that is your question you can answer, but I believe you've already answered that. This is very exciting for you, and you have not lost faith in yourself. Faith in yourself will make these things happen. So as long as you have faith in yourself, I believe it will be before 6 months, but it's all up to you. But yes, you're very talented, and you are just continue on your path. And this is fun for you, but it's also an assistance to others. It will be, if not now. Blessings.
Okay, next up is Miguel, and I have his questions. My lower back pain has been getting worse. Are there any messages regarding that?
A moment. The first message was from your guides. Is your guides telling, it's letting you know to slow down, not to say you're going too fast, but also they're letting you know you have the ability to heal yourself also. Now, this might take practice, but I believe you'll be able to connect to that energy. You just have to believe it. But I believe that it's your guides, it seems, bringing an awakening to you. Like they're pointing your finger at your back, but also saying that this is something that you can handle. It's all in what type of perspective you want to take with it. You want a 3D perspective, or you want a higher density perspective. Remember who you are. And as one of an angelic energy. So, not to say that putting you on the spot or anything like that, but that's for you to take that message wherever you would like to take it. Blessings.
Okay, his second question for Miguel. My left ear has been ringing, and I feel the changes in the air pressure a lot lately. Can you tell me what this is?
Many vortexes are opening up. Many beings have been visiting you recently. Yeshua has been around you also, assisting your health, but also seems to be re-energizing your chakras also, it seems. Seems like many from your biblical lifetimes have been around you recently also. Yes, it seems like you can say it's Jerusalem all over again. Around you, at least, from what I see. But it is just bringing knowledge to you of those times. If you can connect to that, I believe you could feel more understanding of it. Blessings.
Okay, next up are Mary's questions. First one, I've been having problems with technology and the internet at home. What is this all about?
From what it seems like your energy is affecting it, from what I'm seeing. You are becoming more aware, I believe, and that does happen, that you can shut down your own internet with your own abilities. That does happen. And it does seem like your energy is causing it, from what I see. So to ground your energy, you can bring back your energies, I believe you will see that. I believe you'll see a difference. You might take some time to get used to this because the belief system's like, I don't believe that. So it's going to take some time. So it's also entities around you letting you know that they are around. That's partly it. Blessings.
Okay, second question for Mary. I rent my basement. I rent my basement, and the renters have mentioned an uneasy energy. What kind of energy exists in the basement and why?
This is something that, if you wish to clear, it is a being that has not crossed over. It is a ghost energy. There's 3 or 4 of them. You do see, I pick up Indian vibrations from them. So they got lost over time, it seems. I believe they've had a very negative past, and their lives are not easy at all. So they lost their focus, and they seem to be wandering around. They're in their basement right now. You can ask for a clearing. I believe you can connect to the energies and ask them to leave. I will send you energy for this, and there's also, there's some aliens, lower vibrational aliens there too. But it's the lower energies of the ghosts that are there that's causing it. So we call my energy, use some candles, and do a clearing. Incense is good also with this. Blessings.
Okay, next up is Bianca, and I have her questions as well. Are there any messages for me from you?
Yes, there seems to be a reptilian visitation we've had recently. I believe your energy's been feeling off recently. It's an old reptilian boyfriend, I believe, that's been visiting you. He is a lost soul, but he is in fourth density. He is a loner. He seems to like books. I know it sounds funny, but and he just has the name I'm getting from him is Arnold, but that's just the name for you to connect with. Anyway, it is the Schwarzenegger. He's putting that out there for you to connect with if he finds that humorous. He's basically looking for healing from you if you wish. You wish to connect to him. You can send him on his way, but it does seem like he wants to connect with you. Blessings.
Okay, second question for Bianca. Are there messages for me from the trees?
Yes, they've been sending you vibration energies, and you are aware. You also been connected to Agartha through their energies and feeling more of the fairy vibrations. That's helping your chakras, helping you think clearly and move forward instead of concentrating on the past. Sometimes the past can come back and bite you. So they're assisting you on much healing, it seems. It's actually the fairies and the trees combined are assisting you at this time. Blessings.
Okay, and the last one for the evening is Sheena.
Blessings. Sheena.
Just give her a second to unmute. Sorry, Sheena, we can't hear you, sweetheart. Michael, is there anything you would like to say while Sheena maybe types her questions?
Yes, not to let the vibrations of the world get you down. Just continue on your timeline. Not worry about the world. Just heal yourself. The world will figure itself out eventually. Many wish to save the world. Save yourself. And realize more power you feel within yourself, more you feel confident, your energy goes out to assist others. So the higher vibration you have, the better. It's like a web you send out.
Okay, she's going to type them, so I'll ask a question, if that's okay. So these questions are actually, I would have them be for my brother-in-law, Brent, that passed over.
Yes.
Recently, we went to go visit our grandma and grandpa, who are in a retirement facility, and she actually was mixing up my boyfriend for him, Brent. And I was just wondering if he's been visiting her a lot lately, if she's been seeing him.
In the physical or in spiritual?
Both, I guess, maybe. Because she doesn't seem to be doing too well. And he's passed over.
Oh, yes. Yes, he has been connected to it. Yes. Yes, all the time. When she needs him most. But he's there only when she needs it. She has others, angels around her at this time. He only connects to her when the time is right. See.
And how's her energy at this time?
It is well. It is confused. It is, you could say, ready to cross over. Some of her is in that mood right now. But I don't believe it's her time yet.
Yeah, she's just frustrated with her situation.
Yes,
she doesn't like being there, but
yes, there's a lot of frustrations, but she has still much to do in her contract. I believe she knows this. So yes, it is. It feels like her life has gone on pause, and it's kind of frustrating for her. But there's many lessons there that she's unaware of, but that's fine. Yes, self-reflection is what's going on right now. That's what's happening.
Does that happen often with like people who are in retirement homes?
Yes, it's self-healing. You actually have time to get to know yourself instead of going fast, as many do on this world. They don't even know who they are because they're too busy moving. And they stop, and sometimes these nursing homes is for someone to finally get to know who they are. They didn't have enough time in their life because they're too busy going quick. Happens all the time.
Yeah, we actually had a conversation not long ago about that.
Yep.
How she didn't even really know who she was because she's pretty well lived her life for other people the whole time.
Yes, so. Many those in those facilities are in the same place. But some are there just to give joy to others. They want to be there. They want to connect with them. Of the elderly. They might say, no, I don't want to go there, but when they're there, they look at it differently once they're there. Some. I don't know.
Yeah, sorry, we're still waiting for Sheena's questions. So I don't know. Do I have a connection to Ivan in any way? Okay, here we go. So Sheena's first question: do I have a connection to Ivan?
Oh yes. Much of it is reptilian. A lot of it is Yael. Reptilian goes into war, but a lot of it's Yael. As for science, as for creating different, it seems like vehicles, different technologies. But vehicles seem to be space vehicles you were much involved with also. So you might see yourself as a scientific, spiritual person. Using your mind to create things. That is so. One moment. There's also a dimension here on this planet where you're reptilians. You know each other very well, and you're assisting humanity, as many are right now, in a different dimension. And there were some that were negative, and some that were positive. Blessings.
Okay, and then Sheena's second question. Are there any messages? And she also says, I can't have any nemesises because I can't have any nemesises. Yeah, I guess it's you're my boss. But any messages?
Right now you're going through a healing phase, as you know. You're lifting a lot of past lives, healing them more than you might realize. You're connecting astrally to Yeshua, it seems, as for getting advice on how to live your life here. Sometimes you don't know what to do here. So he's been assisting you in astral on your lifetime here, on healing, because he's had difficult lifetimes also, similar to yours. So I don't feel like he's, just had it easy. Of course, you don't see that, but so you're learning a lot from him at this time, it seems, because you're kind of in a difficult part of your life at this time. Of course, you have different scenarios, but still, much of it is very much similar there. But he says, not to worry. The healing will take some time, and when you feel the healing come through, you'll see more clearly of your future. Right now, you're going through a healing process. Hard to see the future clearly at this time. Blessings.
Okay, thank you so much, Michael.
Yes.
That's it for the evening.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, we'll let this one rest. Blessings and good night.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Welcome back. Blue's gonna do a blessing.
That'll be good. Thank you.
I call on the Elohim to be with all of us. I call on God to be with all of us, being in the fire, in eternal gratitude, love, appreciation, and light. Thank you all for being here. Much love.
All right, thank you. All right, so everyone, good night. I'm gonna do a chat right after this. So, good night, everyone.